I have been telling the swimmers all summer to put a bubble in their mouth because that helps them to be quiet. So if you want to go ahead, find a seat, we're going to get started. I am such a proud coach. Guys, yesterday was amazing. And this whole season, I've been a little nervous and I've relied a lot on these people up here and our swim moms. But Highland is an amazing community. And you guys have some really amazing kids. So let's start by giving them a round of applause. To celebrate all of our swimmers, but we do have some special awards that we're going to hand out. So from all of our swim meets, we will give high point awards to 3 kids in each age group, 3 boys and 3 girls. And those are the kids that scored the most. We're also going to give some coaches awards. Those are going to go to kids who, come to practice with a great attitude. They're always willing to do whatever we ask them to do. If we say, hey, stop doing that, or hey, listen, they are a leader in their lane and they're ready to listen. And we're also going to give some improvement awards. So if we saw that you were working really hard this summer and you came in and maybe you weren't super confident, then you improved, we have some awards for kids like that. So, we're going to try to go quickly. We're going to start with the older kids so that then we can go down to the pool and swim and eat some food.
Hi everyone, I'm Coach Sam, and we're going to start with the 15, 16-year-olds. So can I have Teddy Rapid, Kai Paredes, Grace Pulliam, Eli Neal, and Abraham Weaver. This age group only consists of 15-year-olds, so they are 1 year away from getting the best gift any teenager could ever ask for, the Highland Chair. You guys did amazing this year, and I'm so proud of each and every one of you. So, since there's so little of you, there's only 2 awards being handed out. So, for the High Point girl is Avery Weaver. And High Point boy goes to Kai Paredes. Next up is the 13 and 14-year-olds. Can I have Christopher Pulliam, Eli Andrus, Max Rago, Ollie Neal, Logan Tormelin, Sophia Rago, and Aaron Murphy. I want to thank this group for sticking with it and coming to the meets and practices, even though most of you are starting high school and picking up so many other sports. You all did amazing this year, and I'm extremely proud of you. Okay, starting with the girls, our second high point goes to Aaron Murphy. And our high point girl goes to Sophia Rago. And now for the boys, our third high place boy goes to Eli Andrus. Second high point goes to Ollie Neal. And high point boy goes to Max Rago. Okay, now for the 11 and 12-year-olds. Can I have Claire Bogey, Isabel Pulliam, Rory Kinney, Audrey Ting, Caroline Weaver, Betsy Askey, Ellie Wessel, Ella Neal, Claire Hayes, Catherine Hayes, Henry Kine, Caroline Weaver, and Alex Martin. made the transition from 25 yards to 50 yards in a race, and I cannot be prouder of them. I thank all of you for sticking with it, even if your parents made you, and taking that huge jump to make it another 25 yards down the pool. Before I give out the awards, let me speak to the 10-year-olds real quick. Please come back and do those 50s. I know it might be intimidating, but if you think about it, you do it all the time in practice. We really need you guys. Please come back. Okay. For the high point, the third place high point girl goes to Isabel Fulton. Second high point girl goes to Ella Neal. And high point girl goes to Rory Kinney. And then the coaches award for the 11 and 12 girls goes to Betsy Askey. And then high point boy goes to Henry Kahn. Alright, these are our 9-10-year-olds. We need Alexander, Inez, Nash, Quinn, Leon, Kennedy, Elway, James, Libby, Susie, Charlotte, Bill, Ellie, Quinn, Genevieve, Harrison, Aria, Sam, Charlotte, Ben, Emmeline, Kate, Joey, Caroline, and George. So we really love this kid, because usually this is their first year they'll learn to practice, and so they have to come and do planks and push-ups with us. We had some of the 7 and 8-year-olds join us this year because of camp, but these guys have really stepped up to be leaders in their lanes.
Scared to have
Spread out a little bit.
like that generation's just
But we have a really fun time coaching them because they, give us a little sass back sometimes. It's really, really trying to make us do that. So we promise not to threaten the 100 fly anymore, because that's what the coaches know. But we have some awards to get. So for girls, for our third place high point girl is Charlotte Weaver. Second place high point girl is Libby Lord. And our high point girl for 9-10 is Kate Kennedy. For the girls, we're giving our coaches award to Quinn Kennedy. Alright, now for the boys, for our third place high place boy is Ben Dick. Second place high point boy is Joey Rago. And our overall high point boy for 9-10 is the Bill Rumor. And our coach's award goes to Harrison Jones. Great job, 9-10-year-olds. You can move on.
There's just 3 times better than Bill. Bill should keep that award for life.
he's gonna really just pin that one over his head for set rumor on the results.
Hi, I'm Coach Calvin, and I have the honor of coaching our 7 8-year-olds this season. So we have Mia Bratcher, Kate Hopen, Armando Mancini, Ruby Smith, Claire Baker, Catherine Baldwin, Lizzie Meyer, Lizzie Braun, Elsie Osnick, Ann Agatha, Carter Seacrest, Elizabeth Weaver, Luke Kennedy, Kingston Kraft, Tom Rumor, Anna Askey, Glenn Cole, Amelia Cornett, Griffin Boston, Thomas Graney, Wallace Kine, Declan Rabb, Elliot Miller, Weston Seaman, Sam Dick, Jonathan Pulliam, Brooks Danielson, Edmund King, Mary Burke, Grace Kennedy, Walter Donaldson, Emerson Shaw, Caroline Wessel, Chip Hayes, Maxine Martin, Teddy Lovers, and JoJo. It was an absolute honor coaching these kids this season. These little kids is very fun with a lot of personalities, and there's never a dull moment. This season was extra special because with a lot of these kids' first time swimming butterfly and full 25s. And the jump from 6 and under practice to 7 and 8-year-old practice is not easy. But I can say with full confidence that every single one of these kids handled that transition better than we ever could have. I'm extremely proud of every single one of them, and it's such a fun time working with girls and all these swimmers for this kids too. I can't wait to see you all back next year, right? Yeah? Good. Okay, so starting with awards for 7 and 8-year-old third place high point, we have Lizzie Girl. Second place high point, we have Wendy Cole. And our 7 and 8-year-old high point girl is Grace Kennedy. This year, for the 7 and 8-year-olds, our most improved girl is Maxine Martin. And our coach's award for the 7 and 8-year-old girls goes to Lizzie Meyer. Okay, for the boys, for third place for high point, we have Luke Kennedy. Second place, we have Teddy Lovers. And our 7 and 8 high point boy is Tom Bruno. For most improved boys, we have Thomas Curry. And our coach's award goes to Weston Stevening.
Dallas, work's been pretty busy.
Steady. This time of the year, it's always been slow.
Decrease the lending rules, the big banks getting in more, whole 3.5% to 5%.
That would help.
Does that help you guys?
Not for much. The old perspective, just like FBI.
So, 6 and under is listed for your name, there's a lot of you. Okay, we have Rio, John, Sloan, Benny, Reese, Ben, Margot, Madison, Charlotte, Joe, Carter, Claire, Brooks, Emmett, Johnny, Ben, William, Gio, Lizzie, May, Winnie, Mia, John, Jimmy, Jack, Renner, Ford, Taylor, Mary Kate, Charlie, James, Darwin, Aiden, Ray, Eleanor, Emma, Rachel, Everett, Lori, Sydney, Mikey, Sydney Sheed and Sydney Hewitt, Maggie, Matt, Edison, Sutton, Lucy, Margot, Libby, Palmer, William, Bruce, Claire, Vivi, Annie, Maria, May, Sam, Martin, Barrett, Ellen, Darwin, Will, Margot, Jack, TJ, Nina, and Margaret.
Hi everyone. We have the pleasure of coaching the 6 members this year. As you can tell, there's a lot of them. I'm pretty sure they're like 50% of our team. There's a full of so much energy, personality, and determination. We started the season with these kiddos scared to get in the water, battling lots of tears, and saw a lot of wall clingers. But the last couple weeks, we had strong swimmers who could properly swim the full length of the pool and who were excited to come back to practice. We saw more improvement than we could have ever even imagined, and we are so proud of all of their progress this season.
Okay, now for the awards, we're going to start with the girls. Our 6 and under third place High Point girl is Renner. Our second place High Point girl is Maggie Shelbourne. And our High Point girl is Taylor Warnke. And then for our coaches award, that goes to Libby Lee. And our girls most improved is Nina Leone.
Okay, and for the boys, our third place High Point is Gio Versaro. Our second place is Mikey Rumor. First place High Point boy is second. Our 600 Boys Coaches Award is William Salem. And our 6 and under Most Improved Boy is Finn Fabio.
Maggie told us yesterday she wasn't going to swim next year.
Yeah, they want to bet $1 million.
We'll see. Peer pressure.
Okay, we have a couple more awards to give. Alright, so I know this season it was a little weird because we ended up having 2 rescheduled meets. And I don't know if that affected who our overall high points for swimmers are, but I have 2, and I know one of them's not here, so the other one's going to be a surprise. So for our high point overall throughout the whole season for girls, it is Grace Pulliam. And then our high point boys for this whole season, beat Kai by 1 point, is George Rumor. Okay, so whatever touch your head and touch your ear and then touch your nose and touch your elbows and put a bubble in your mouth. Alright, so many of you probably remember the Knoll family, and they were kind of a legacy at Highland, and I believe they probably still belong here, but they have a son whose name is Jake. And when Coach Chris and Coach Sarah were here, they named an award after Jake Knoll. And for those of you who don't know, Jake has some special needs. And so he was born and he was not able to do a lot of things with his body, and he's also not able to communicate in the same way that you and I do. And for those of you who don't know, I'm also a special education teacher, so being Jake is very close to my heart because I spent a lot of time with him when he was here at Highland. But we named an award after him, and this award is called the Hero Award, and it stands for heart, enthusiasm, respect for others, and swimming. So basically, amazing sportsmanship and outstanding leadership. So we have 4 of these that we're going to give out because these swimmers come to practice, they work hard, they're willing to do whatever it takes, but they're also respectful and kind to others, kind of no matter what. So will these 4 swimmers come up if they're here? Sutton Rosenberg, Mary Burke, Rory Kinney, and Logan Tremellen. I'm very proud of you guys. Thank you. Okay, so 2 more things on my list. I'm going to turn it over to the swim moms. Usually we look at records, and I know if you looked at that record board in the Highland snack bar, but this year we do not have any record breakers. But maybe that's just, this year I was trying to survive, and so next year we'll really work on breaking the record. So when you go down there to eat food, some of those names. There's some, I know at least Trent's living a couple of them. But some of them are really old, like, you guys think those ones kind of old, but some of them are older than me. Like, those swimmers were on the team before I was even born. So look at them and then think about it and say, hey, if I want my name out there on the board, I have to come to practice. I have to listen. I have to do what my coaches are saying. It's not like we do it to be a fast swimmer. We're not thinking of it. I promise. So look at those records. We don't have any this year. We don't have any senior swimmers. So all of those 15-year-olds that we called up, you guys better come back next year and swim for us. So then the last thing on my list is I've got 3 amazing swim moms who I don't know how I would have survived without them, but Kimmy, Katie, and Kate, will you please come up? I have to get
Michelle, do you see Petrie around the office?
The moment you want to read who is the next swim mom team? Okay, we searched far and wide, and we're very grateful for this crew, the dream team as I call them, to come along, to lead the team for next year. Kendall Cole, Erica O'Brien, and Maddie Burnett. Thank you. Come on up. We gotta recognize you.
We have one more thank you. So last but not least, we want to thank the person who we couldn't have done this without all season. Ellie came into the season with some very big shoes to fill, and she not only did that with grace, but excellence too. She brought new ideas and ways to improve this team to not only make practice beneficial but fun. As you all know, Ellie is a mom of 2, her son Thomas and her new daughter Aurora. And we know that balancing being a mother of 2 kids and taking on this new role cannot have been easy, but she never failed to show up for her family and this team. She was here every day with a smile on her face and an uplifting attitude. We are extremely grateful for her hard dedication this season. Ellie, on behalf of the coaches, we wanted to give you these flowers as a token of our appreciation and love. We love you so much.
guess what? Now we're done. So careful.